Hi guys, I'm going to edit this landscape photo that I captured in Bolivia in the Salar de Uyuni or in the salt flats, and I'm going to give it a monochrome or a black and white edit. I've already customized the interface just to make the photography workflow a little bit faster. Otherwise I'm just going to be jumping around between the different modules or tools in Capture One Pro 20. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is level the horizon, or at least try to, and make it look aesthetic. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crop it. I'm going to crop it by 16:9, which is a standard definition size. And let me do it here. Whoops. Okay. And I'm going to remove the sky mostly since it's a negative space, and keep the cactus or cacti in the foreground. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is some noise reduction. So I'll just look here for some of the noise reduction details. And you may not be able to notice the noise reduction, but there is a little bit of a noise reduction or luminance reduction at work. Okay, that looks good. And now I'm going to change it to black and white, or convert the image to black and white using the black and white tool in Capture One. And let me see here. So I'm just going to slightly increase the reds, which will increase mostly the foreground or the cactus or cacti here. Everything else could be left the same or left as is. Okay. And I'm going to add some clarity and add some structure. So I'm just going to zoom in here. Add a little bit of clarity. That looks good. And just a little bit of structure to the image. I'll look at the before and after of the clarity tool. And so it does give it a little bit of pop. And I find the method of natural looks or works best in this image. And next I'm just going to add some vignette. And the main reason I'm doing this is I want to darken the sides here. The sky, I'm going to darken it later with the layer. So that looks good. And now for the exposure. So for the exposure, what I'm going to do is create a gradient layer. And just hold down Shift while I'm pulling it down. Just drop it down a little bit more. I'm just pressing N to show the mask. And I'm going to darken the sky. That looks good. I'm actually going to go to the HDR tool and darken the sky a little bit more by just reducing the highlights and the whites. Okay. And now I'm just going back to the background or the main image. I want to increase the whites and the highlights here. Make all this area pop. And I'll do that with the HDR tool. And just increase the highlights. Then increase the whites. As you can see, it also brightened up the sky a little bit, but that's okay. It looks fine. And I want to make this one area here even brighter. So I'm going to just create another layer, a new empty layer, create a radial gradient right around here. And with this Radial Gradient, I'm going to increase the highlights even more. And actually, I have to invert it. So what I'll do is right click on the mouse here, and I'll invert it. And now it's making this area even brighter. And yep, so it looks pretty good. Let me just see the before and after of the radial mask. Looks pretty good. Actually, I want to decrease it because I can see a little bit of the circle or the radial mask, so I'm going to decrease it a little bit and then go back to my main image and just increase the highlights a little bit more and the whites. So now that looks good, and back on the main image I'm just going to zoom in and give it a subtle sharpen right here. And as you can see, Capture One Pro already or automatically sharpened it, but I'm just going to take it a little bit or a step further. That looks good. And there you go. There's my black and white landscape photography or landscape photo of Bolivia using Capture One Pro 20. And I hope you like it.